so much for your many comments about pointing out that Trump's fumblings under the duvet with Gates and my struggle to try and find the right word, the mot juste. Sometimes I scribble some notes and stick them in front of me while I'm talking, and sometimes I don't scribble enough notes, and I occasionally I sort of go off on a tangent, and then I can't find that word. And the word the other day was security blanket, and you're quite right. The security blanket. It's such an extraordinary concept, the security blanket, and it turns up in things like Linus had his security blanket in Peanuts. There was there wasn't quite a security blanket, but the Velveteen Rabbit, I think, is all about this sort of stuffed toy that embodies hope. It is a security object. Proust, the Madeleines in the in his books, while not a literal security blanket, Proust's Madeleine symbolizes the power of nostalgia, the emotional security that's tied to objects and sensory experiences from one's past. I'm not suggesting that Gates is necessarily from Trump's past or that Trump is necessarily from his, but this idea that Trump has this little cadre of misfits all snuggling up together. It's a Partouza from hell. But characters like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is the security blanket. Toys serve as companions that provide psychological solace. In early cinema, there are many examples of characters clinging to scarves and handkerchiefs as a symbol of their holding on to something important. Woody in Toy Story is Andy's security blanket, and I think when you come to bigger literature, like for example The Lord of the Rings, in The Lord of the Rings, the One Ring is a dark, corrupted version of a security blanket, offering Gollum and then Bilbo and then Frodo a sense of identity and control, while also destroying them. There are so many examples of this. It is silly not to remember the word, but words are ephemeral. They pop in one ear, they pop out of the other, and sometimes they stay long enough to make an impression, and sometimes you've forgotten them before you even get to the end of the sentence. So I'm always grateful when somebody can pick up that lost word, and I always will have a lost word. That is the fun of the game, and I find even when I've learned to script, and I'm performing on stages. I'm not doing panto this year, which is something of a shame. But even when I'm doing that, the words will sort of disappear, and you think, where are they? And if they're anchored there somewhere, they'll keep there, but they don't always pop into the right sentence. They sometimes move around, and I don't know why that is, but I am always entertained. I can sometimes watch myself from a distance and think, yep, the words have gone there. And it's as for the wheezing, yes, I know it's lingering flu, and my GP doesn't seem to care very much. So I wait until I'm in a country that is competent, and then maybe I'll have some proper care. But it's not going to happen here in the UK. So you can keep acknowledging the wheezing and the coughing, but there's nothing for it here. If there's somebody in a GP practice who wishes to offer some support, great, but it's not going to be found in rugby.